What's up, guys? What's up? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday night, November 21st, 2024. My name is Jason, aka Sevasundar Singh, and I'm here for you. We're going to hang out, do some mini readings, have some fun, talk, all of that. All right, so tonight I have a couple people on the list already. Top of my list tonight is Steph. Hang on one second, guys. Hang on one sec. I'll be back in literally 1 sec. Okay. Yes. So I have Steph on the top of the list, and Chad is number 2 on the list. So Steph and then Chad. I'm going to start with Steph because I have her questions, and then Chad is next. And come in and say hey in the chat. And if you want to get on the list, it's $20 for 1 question, $25 for 2. You can send it over to the Cash App, $RayofLighttarot, and I will add you to the list. Otherwise, come hang out and just say hey anyway. I'm gonna do things the way I always do. But hello, Desiree. I sure wish I could get a reading, SMH. Well, why can't you get a reading? Is it because you can't afford one, honey? Hey, Steph. Okay, Steph, you're first on the list, babes. You are first on the list, Miss Steph. Desiree said she sure wishes she could get a reading, SMH. I don't know if that's because you can't afford one or you're not on the list. You can get on the list if you want. If you would like to get on the list is open. Yep, I can't, hon. Oh, you can't afford one. Okay. Well, maybe someone will gift you a reading. Hang out with us for a while. You never know. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes just hanging out, good things happen. You never know. So just hang out. Hey, Rebecca. Rebecca's about to go to dinner, but she came in to say hey, my friend Rebecca. And so let me get popping. Oh, it got pushed off till tomorrow. Okay. Well, good, because we love to hang out with you. So, yay. All right, so what we're doing, I'm starting with Steph. Steph is on the list, top of the list, and she has a couple questions. So Steph's had some things going on in her life, and since the things that have gone on in her life this weekend, we're just doing an energy check in her situation, and we're checking on what she can expect in her situationship in the next 10 days. Those are the 2 things we're checking on for her. So we're going to do that. Hey, Amber Joe. Aw, well, thank you. I love the positive energy you guys give too. It's a good thing. Thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Thank you, archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, 4 pillars. Thank you, guardian angel Lechahia. Thank you, spirit team. Thank you, Donna Rennan. Thank you, Bentley. Thank you, all guides. Thank you. Okay, Rebecca. So Rebecca, I have on the list right now Stephanie. And then Chad is on the list. He has one question on the list, and then Rebecca for 2. Thanks, Rebecca. Bentley. Hey, he's one of my spirit guides. This little guy. Look at him. Bentley. So cute, isn't he? He's still around. He doesn't go too far away. He hangs around. I think he was hanging around last night. All right, so first question is just an energy check for Steph. Energy check for Steph. Let's check the energy, Steph. All right, boom. You're getting the Hermit card here. And I know he has to keep Lewis company. Exactly. It's L-E. So Lewis, let me tell you guys a little story about, I was just telling Steph this real quick. Lewis's name, everyone thinks it's Lewis, L-O-U-I-S, which makes sense, but it's actually not. His name is spelled L-E-W-I-S because the way he got his name is because of a dog from a soap opera. I used to watch the soap opera Guiding Light. It was on CBS when I was a kid, a teenager. And there was a family, one of the, like, you know how the big soaps from like the 80s and 90s had like probably like 40 people on, like there was a lot of actors on one show. And they had like different families that like would follow different families. But there was one of the families on the show was the Lewis family, and it was spelled Lewis. And there was one of the people in that show had a dog that looked like him, and so I named him Lewis after that family. Okay, so Steph, you have the Hermit card in your foundation, so you know that's Virgo energy. And you, even though you're not a Virgo, I know you're Libra, you're cuspish, and I know that you do display a lot of Virgo tendencies. So your energy right now is standalone energy. It really is not so much about you and your other person. You're getting a lot of guidance about really taking this as an opportunity to go into your energy and feel into who you are and what's going on with you. This is a good time to kind of detach while you're in that kind of, because I know you've got with the holidays and stuff, people are doing different things and stuff. So it's an opportunity, and it looks like the universe wants you to kind of lean into that chance to kind of go within and do a little soul searching and figuring things out. That's for you. Now, the energy between the two of you guys is good. You've got the Two of Cups. There's a beautiful soul connected, loving energy there. The Two of Cups is a great card for soulmates, right? And I think it's Marihana, hello, welcome. I think it's a really nice card. I think it feels connected. It's good, right? So this is a great confirmation that the connection itself is solid and stable. But with that as your foundation, you're definitely being guided to really know this, but don't worry about this. Kind of let this be. Just let it be. Let it be what it is, and go within you. I know. See, here's the thing, guys. When we most need to be going within, this is just how we are as human beings, as souls having human experiences. When we most need to be like going within and dealing with ourselves, that's usually when we're like wanting to reach out and we feel we need like affirmation or some kind of acknowledgement from other people. But that's usually when we're not going to be getting it very much because we need to be doing this. We need to be doing us. And so just know the connection's strong. It's there. It is where it's supposed to be, but you're supposed to be dealing with you right now. And so if there's not a lot of affirmation, confirmation coming to you from outside of you, it's not about you. It's not about anybody else or your connection or lack of connection with them. It's about the universe wanting you to deal with you. And so you're going to feel that. You're going to kind of it might even annoy you a little bit, but it's okay. Like, just know it's because the universe is telling you need to be dealing with you right now. And so the quicker you get to that and you go, okay, I'm going to stop worrying about this or anybody else, and I'm going to pull the mirror up, that's the thing that's going to make it easier. That's going to bring the ease. So it's almost like, just know if you're feeling that frustration or that aching or that irritant, it's just really because in a way, you're internally fighting yourself. Trust that's really telling you it's time to hold the mirror up and really go within and let this show you, because you've got the Hierophant right behind that. The Hierophant right behind this Hermit card. These are both solo cards that represent major transformation and change and growth and all kind of beautiful stuff. You also have the Four of Wands here. So the relationship, the energy is great. I mean, it's actually an opportunistic time for growth, right? But because you're being guided to do this, that growth can't happen until you detach. Accept, allow, detach, and go within. Accept, allow, detach, and go within. Accept, allow, detach, and go within. And by doing that, that's what's going to allow everything else to really start to just flow. It'll flow so quickly and so easily. You've got the Page of Swords. This other person in your connection is very much concerned about you, watching you, taking notes on how you're doing. They're there, but the communication might be a little bit stilted just because of what the universe is trying to get you to do. So just know that's all it is. Two of Swords. There's a little bit of struggle here. I mean, the struggle is growth. Growth is a struggle, right? That's why they call it, remember the show, Growing Pains. That's the title of the show, because that's a real thing. Growing pains are a thing. We all go through them. If we're lucky, we don't end up with stretch marks. But growing pains, it hurts to grow, right? The faster we grow, the more it hurts. It's painful, but it's good. It's a good thing. That was an awesome show. All right. So then let me pull an Animal Spirit Oracle card. No, for this question, I'm going to pull a Lightworker Oracle card. For the next one, I'm going to do an Animal Spirit Oracle card. The Funny Family says, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Have you guys heard the... I was listening to the James Blunt song. James Blunt is a singer and songwriter. He was a good friend of Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia. And she gave him a place to live in Los Angeles when he first went out there to write his album. So he wrote his entire first album living with her at her house. But I guess, they were really good friends. She died a few years ago. And his newer album from last year has a song he wrote for her, which is called Dark Thoughts. Really beautiful song. The acoustic version is particularly moving. And it's all about his loss of her as a friend and her death. It's beautiful. $20. Oh, it's right here below there, Funny Family. Right there. If you send a payment, please let me know so I can add you to the list, guys. I'll be checking periodically, but if I forget to check on my apps, you need to make sure you let me know in the chat. All right, here we go. Here we go. You got the play card, Steph. Play. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. This is a really good time for you to just... And you know what's so beautiful about this card is that person is solo. They're not in a relationship it's not about another person. It's literally about them, their connection to everything around them, the earth, the sun. They're swimming in a champagne glass. I mean, it's just a really cool energy of they're on the beach swimming in a champagne glass, and it's about playing, having fun, not being too serious, and doing that all with yourself and for yourself, right? Really beautiful card. You also got the protection card. Call back your power. Cut cords. Now is a time for soul retrieval. Okay, so this is a big time of allowing yourself to be protected, surrounded. There's a gathering going on around someone, and calling back your own power and cutting cords so that you can really grow in this. You also have in your foundation the Don't Dim to Fit In card. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in somewhere? That's what it wants you to ask yourself. So I would say, go ahead and ask, how have I been dimming my light in order to fit in or be accepted in a place, a situation? Maybe with this time of year, people do that with family sometimes to try to make the holidays go easier. Okay. Next question for Steph was about the next 10-day outlook. She wanted to know about what she can expect from the next 10 days. Let's see. Next 10 days for stuff to expect. Okay. Again, with this High Priestess card in your foundation, I do expect that the way that the next 10 days are going to, at least the first part of the next 10 days are going to go, is there's going to be a lot of opportunity for balancing intuition growth and soul expansion for you, because the High Priestess is all about intuition. She's connected, right? She's that divine feminine energy. And then the first card that you got that came out is interesting too. You got the Queen of Wands, which is really powerful. The Queen of Wands it's about expanding your own magic, your own capability to co-create with spirit. Right? It's that magical assertive energy. It's like, what do you want to create in your life? This is now is a really good time for you to not only decide and figure that out, but also to learn to do it. So you've got the Queen of Wands, which is a great energy. Lots of solitary cards here the next 10 days, but they're leading to something amazing. I'll say that. Then you've got the Queen of Swords card, another solitary card. Again, this is about your boundaries, the don't dim to fit in, and making sure that you're, one hand's got the sword to cut things out that are not serving you, and the other hand's got the open hand to welcome things in that are serving you. So it's about being the universe wants you to be very careful in recognizing what makes you feel good and what makes you feel bad in your life at this point in time, right? What situations, what energies make you feel good, and bring in more of that, and what makes you feel bad, distance from that, because these are two really amazing cards. But you're getting a lot of solitary energy cards here. So the next 10 days is an opportunity for you to do, at least the early part of the next 10 days is a big opportunity for you to grow and to learn some things. Then look what happens. Toward the middle to end of these 10 days, you've got the Judgment card coming in. That's a major arcana. That's a reawakening. So if you handle the first part really well, which I'm sure you will, given the guidance, and go within, detach, don't seek outside influences to fulfill you. Go within and find that fill for yourself. As a reward, what's going to happen is there's something very big right around the corner in these next 10 days. To get to this sort of reward, this awakening, the Angel Gabriel blowing the trumpet, and something huge happening that leads to this Three of Pentacles, which is a building energy, and that is outside of yourself. That's with others. Hey, Chatsky, you're next. I'm glad you just came in just in time. This is with you and your connection to others. And the Three of Pentacles is a building energy. It's a cooperative energy. So what's happening is after you do all of this good work, do it the right way, right? Don't rush it. Do it really intentionally. Then something big happens toward the end of these 10 days, right? About day 6, day 5, somewhere in there, and then you get some really great results coming in. So this is exciting. It's work, it's soul work, it's soul retrieval, soul growth, and then it's reward time. So all of that happening at once is really exciting. Let me pull an Animal Spirit Oracle card for you now. Yeah, Chad, I'm just wrapping up for Steph, and then it's up to you, Bo. This is for Steph, Spirit Oracle. Crow Spirit, here we go again. I just was saying this to her. Co-create with Spirit. So confirmation. You've really got some work ahead of you right now for the next couple days that I want you to really undertake with such a seriousness, because it's being confirmed here in this card, the Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. This is about you. This is about you growing into this really powerful energy, High Priestess. And then as the result of doing the really good work, you've got some really great cards coming in your connection and in other things going on. Beginning with this big Judgment card, this big thing, like something coming to life that you've been waiting for a long time. So this is really exciting. Co-create with Spirit. That's card number 17, which is an 8. That's all about your soul and your purpose. All right, Chad. So we're going to look at someone special to Chad right now and do a little check-in on someone. You're so welcome, Steph. Likewise. Thank you. Thank you. All right, this is now Chad, and we're just doing a check-in on someone for Chad. All right. Two of Cups in the foundation. So there's a really strong connection still that hasn't really changed. This person does seem like they're stuck in something. There's a big change coming, though. Here we go. So you've got Two of Cups. Behind that is the... Sorry, my cards are all falling out of my hand. Behind that is the Hierophant card. There's a lot of change in this connection. There's a lot of change. There's also a lot of... I feel like, and this is, the Hierophant card is coming out already a lot tonight. So that's interesting. There's quite a bit of, okay, Heather, thank you. So you'll be right after Rebecca. I've got Rebecca. I'm on Chad, then Rebecca, and then you, Heather. A lot of big soul destined change for people right now. That's what that Hierophant is feeling like for me that keeps coming out tonight. So here you go. This person is getting the Eight of Swords. So they are feeling a little stuck in their head. The Eight of Swords can be a physical prison. It usually is mental because the swords represent thoughts more than anything. Thoughts, sometimes words, sometimes actions, but it's mostly up in the head. In this situation, it does feel like this person, it is all originating in a mental prison, but it is leading to external things, and it's causing some real stilts in their life and causing them to be stuck. Now, there's a big change coming in. There's an Ace of Wands. The universe is offering this person a chance at a rebirth with passion, something that they're passionate about, probably connected to you. Could be connected also to something that is like a personal passion, you know, somewhere that they maybe want to have like business growth, or some other expansion, but that's coming in as a gift or something to change this energy in the near future. And then look what comes out. The moon and the sun. And it goes from the moon to the sun. Major arcanas, Chad. The moon is the feminine, sort of intuitive, sort of hidden energy. And then the sun is just the opposite. It's the masculine, open, spoken, known energy. And there's a shift from this to that. So there's a shift from everything being hidden and sort of felt to everything being out in the open and expressed. That's the change that's coming as she moves out of this Eight of Swords through this Ace of Wands and into these energies. So there is a huge shift coming with the holidays. This doesn't surprise me. And again, this feels like something I don't think we've seen recently, but way back when, if we looked at the full year ahead, I do think that there was something around the holidays. So it might be connected to that. It's just kind of like a memory refresher there. So that could very well be what it is. It could also have nothing to do with the holidays and just be a timing, coinciding with timing. But that Hierophant card is what's really looming large right behind the Two of Cups in the foundation. That's power. That is power. Death card behind that. Scorpio energy. Change, transformation, death into new life. All the big stuff, you know. All right, Chad. Let me do a animal spirit oracle for you. And we're going to move next to Rebecca. Oh, God. Why is my phone not charging? I have a low battery. My phone's not charging for some reason. I need to get a new charger. There it goes. I think it's charging. Oh, God. Hang on, guys. All right. Let's hope it's charging now. Here you go, Chad. Starfish spirit. Starfish spirit. Open to infinite possibility. Card number 59. That's a 5. Okay? 59 is a 5. So the universe wants you to remain open to the infinite possibilities out there. Remember, everything is a mystery. There's no way to ever really know the future because why? The future is fluid and it's not even real. It's just all happening at once. And so the more that you open and open up to the infinite possibility of what your heart desires, the more it has a chance of manifesting and becoming real. So keep that in mind as you move forward on this little journey. And also, don't forget to speak your truth, Mr. Chadsky. Speak your truth wherever possible. And I know you know what I'm talking about. Speak your truth wherever possible. All right, Rebecca. Rebecca. What's your question, Rebecca? Miss Rebecca. General love reading, please. Okay, general love reading for Rebecca. I'm going to use the Radiant Rider-Waite for that. I don't have the balls. Oh, you definitely have the balls, please. I've known you long enough. I've been knowing you 5 years, bro. You know, you have the balls. I think a part of you just doesn't want to. You may not want to be prepared to deal with the outcome of sharing that truth, but you have the balls to do it. General love for Rebecca and her current situation. Well, you have the Three of Wands in your foundation. That's an interesting energy here. What's behind that? Queen of Cups. So you're getting your emotional energy is there right beneath the surface. You're waiting for something though. This is like very emotional. Queen of Cups is emotional to a fault, and this is like behind where it looks like you're kind of waiting for something to come in. So balance whatever that is so it doesn't take over or get to be problematic. You know. And let's see what all we got. I pulled a little too many cards, but I can see what they're saying. So you have the Nine of Pentacles in your current energies. You are really at a good place to welcome love in because you're strong, you're independent, you don't need anyone. You're not in a place of need, right? This is a good card if you're sort of checking on things. Are you ready? Yeah, you're ready. You're independent and strong. You have the Magician card, so you're a good manifester, but here's the thing. You're a good manifester, but manifestation in this card is a masculine energy. It's a masculine manifestation, and to really bring in the love you're trying to pull in is more of a passive manifestation, and it's a feminine energy. So you've just got to find the balance, strike the right balance here. So you're almost, it's almost a little bit too good. It's hard to explain that. You want to see more of a high priestess energy right here than a magician energy, but you've got magician energy and it's good. It's not a bad thing, but it's can be a little too good. You want to temper it a little bit, okay? And I think you're going to. See, because you've got the Devil card next, another major arcana, and that's a little bit of that toxicity. That's what I'm saying. You want to temper this. The Devil coming in with the Magician is saying like it's a little too strong almost. So temper that energy. And then you've got the Hierophant here. You're in the mystery school here. The Hierophant keeps coming out for everybody. You're in the mystery school. You're doing this thing, right? Like, there's no question you're doing it. But Magician, Devil, and then Hierophant. Very clear to me what this is. It's like you are a master manifester. Two things that you've got to work on, though, is the trust and the rest part, the resting, the passive part. You've got it all down. It feels, and because I know you so well, I can feel into this really deep. It feels like the part that needs to be sort of let go part. There's a little bit of anxiousness in it. It feels a little anxious and frenetic. Like you know what to do, but that part feels a little like frenetic. Like there's a nervousness to it that you want to replace that with a much more calm. I think you speak the words, but you've got to actually bring them in and feel them and bring them back out. Bring that out because you're getting this Page of Swords. So it's like, here's the thing. When you manifest this love that you're waiting for, that you're ready for, you don't even need to look for it. Trust beyond even waiting and looking for it. Trust beyond waiting, looking. Trust beyond even mentioning that you trust that it's coming. The trust is so deep and so from such a place of calm that you don't even feel the need to speak out loud that you know it's coming because you just know. And that's where this is leading to, because you've got the Six of Pentacles as you're on the trek, right? There's just a few little bumps on the way. Just make sure that you're very clearly, because see, you're at a spiritual level where it's all in the details. You're elevated to a spiritual level where it's not super clear and plain. It's all in the details. It's kind of like learning, like have you ever had a bird, like a parakeet or a parrot, a pet bird? I don't know why like when I was a kid, I had birds. My dad had a yellow-naped parrot, and I had a parakeet, and then so I learned with birds, it's so different owning a bird than like a dog. Like a dog, because they're domestic and everything, like you can train them. You can like, no, yes, puppy, With birds, well, they're interesting. And this is like owning a bird, just like how in this card the person has a bird. Owning a bird is not, you don't own a bird. You vibe with a bird. Like A bird, you can force a bird to get on your finger, but it's going to traumatize the bird. Nobody wants to do that. You want the bird to come and sit on your shoulder or on your hand because it feels comfortable with you, because it's drawn to your energy. And it's not even, and when you're getting to that place with the bird, which does usually take time, anytime you're trying, the bird's not going to come. It has to start, when it starts getting closer to you is when the bird can feel your energy is just calm and loving, and that you don't necessarily want it to do anything. That's when it starts to be drawn to you. So think of the bird in this card. That's how you're really attracting this energy in, is through knowing up here and in here. But other than the knowing, the confirmation is just through peace and silence. It's a peaceful silence. You want to get rid of any of this energy. Well, you got the Two of Swords beside that. That was crowning. You want to get rid of any of these energies that are blocking you from this, because these are coming out in the way of this. This is the energy you want. This is what attracts the bird. The bird wants to sit right on this person's shoulder and clean their ears with its beak. Like, yeah, birds love all that. The bird will run from these energies. You're right here going from this to this to this, like master manifester, yes. But in the physical, love is not physical. You know how to manifest tangible things like that. Boom, boom, boom. I do too. It's easy. Love is trickier though, right? So you're on the love question. We're trying to get through this. I'm just showing it to you because I feel like it's easier to show than to explain to you. Like you know, you get it. You get what I'm saying. Anyway, let me pull an Animal Spirit Oracle card for this. I know you feel me somehow. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? She's like, I've never had a pet bird. Yeah, they're kind of weird. Birds are cool though. Parrot spirit. Oh my God, how funny is this? Look what came out. The parrot spirit. And another one. The bobcat spirit. Oh, that's funny too, because I was just telling Brendan last night or this morning. I was telling Brendan that I want us to get bobcats, to have pet bobcats. Like when we get our country lake house someday that we're going to have as one of our places, I was like, we got to have bobcats, because I was watching a video about this couple that has 2 pet bobcats and they're so cute. But yeah, so you've got bobcat spirit, life is a mystery, card number 8, right? And then you've got 45. You're right there. You're right there at the cusp of this coming in. Oh, okay, the bobcats. I love that. And it's parrot spirit. Watch your words, but not even watch your words. It's all the things we were just talking about how you vibe with a parrot, like or a bird, even a parakeet. You should get a parakeet and actually go through that process. It would be really good for really like having because the tangible is so good to have, like having a tangible way of understanding the process. It's so good. But yeah, the parrot spirit, girl. There you got it. Confirmation. Okay, what was question number 2? The Montana State Bobcats. Yeah, did you know that if you raise a bobcat, like, I guess you have to like imprint on it, which they are wild animals, so it's not, I don't recommend it. I was kind of just kidding him about having pet bobcats. But they can be they're pretty good with people, and they will use a toilet instead of a litter box, because they're used to they want to cover their scent. They don't want their scent to be readily found, they don't want an animal to be able to track them in the wild, and so they prefer to go to the bathroom in running streams of water, so they will use the toilet. Just a general reading. Isn't that interesting? Brendan's like, where do you find these videos? Because I mean, they always end up on my feed. I don't know, like the weirdest. I end up clicking on the weirdest stuff in the middle of the day when I'm like in between clients, or just like in between doing something, like doing laundry for Nana or something. I'll like click on some weird video, and always informational though. Okay, general guidance for Rebecca. General guidance for Rebecca. And then Heather, you're next after this. Ooh, the World. You are coming to a place of completions, and then that means new chapters. So it's almost time for some new chapters for you. I don't know what's completing here, but there's something big complete. Ooh, and you have the Six of Wands as an outcome card, which is a card of victory, returning to self, returning home. The Moon card. That's where your Virgo is, Moon and Virgo. Look at the dancing marionettes in the Moon card. This is interesting. Two of Cups behind that World card. You are just on the cusp of having a long-term partnership start. The beginnings of a long-term partnership in your life. They're coming in as the Knight of Cups, but there's still some pieces to this. And for you, Queen of Wands, so it isn't really about them, it's about you, because the Queen of Wands is what we were just talking about. That's the card we want more so than it really is the balance between, if we look at the Magician card and the High Priestess, the balance between that would be the Queen of Wands for me, right? Because she is so connected and intuitive, but she also has the assertive energy nailed down, right? You've got both parts. It's about the sort of the merging of them, I think, and the finding that balance between them. So it's really good. I believe he's the one taking me out tomorrow. It'll be our first date technically. Is this the Leo person we looked at? I guess not. Well, but did you guys ever have a date? Or is this someone new? It is. Oh, good. Gang, gang, Jane, Jane. Jane, Jane. Yeah, so this is really good. I'll tell you, I do love the energy between you and this Leo person, so that makes me happy. Very happy, Rebecca. I mean, Knight of Cups, there he is. And also what I love is this Six of Wands is fire, right? Not date, right, because the friendship. Right. So I think it's going to be interesting for you, Rebecca. You can be ready for something more than friendship with this person, but you don't have to be assertive about it. You can be you can allow, just practice this on the date. Showing him you're ready but not through anything that you would normally use, like your words or show him you're ready through your allowing. Put that energy out there. I'm allowing myself to be vulnerable with this person. I'm allowing this person to see through my eyes that I'm very attracted to him and that I'm ready. I'm allowing this person to feel through my energy. Like affirm all of that and practice that, because that's what he's going to be very drawn to, is that allowing. That's what's coming through here very strong. But yeah, you've got Queen of Wands. This is good. I love that you have this Six of Wands as your outcome card. So generally speaking, the key to this is really the world. Whatever you're supposed to... There are some completions happening, because right behind that is the Two of Cups, right? And then here you are. Beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm going to pull some Lightworker Oracle cards. Work your light Oracle cards. Heather, you can go ahead and put your question up, honey. Work your light. Work your light. What does SP stand for? Just curious. Is it significant person? I'm assuming. Significant person. Special person. Gotcha. Okay. You have the Pleiades card, Rebecca. And in your foundation, the star specific person. Okay. Star Mother card. This is good. Interesting. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So this connection with this Leo could be very much a light worker based connection that could be really beautiful. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? How can you mother yourself, foundationally speaking? Interesting. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. All right, I'm going to pull for you, Heather. We're going to use the Millennium Thoth deck, I feel. What is my significant person, specific person's thoughts, feelings about me currently? And then the 3-month outlook for your business. We'll do that next. You are so welcome, baby. Oh, hold on. That was not completely ready to be shuffled. Show me Heather's specific person and how he or she feels about Heather at this time. How do they feel about Heather at this time? Whoa. Okay. Lots going on here. Lots to talk about and dissect. Cards flying everywhere. Okay. In the foundation, you have the world, the universe card or the world card and the hermit card. I'm not reading reversals, so it is reversed, but it doesn't matter. Hermit behind the universe. So the key to this connection, regardless of how they're feeling, is they feel like they want to have a new cycle with you. They're also feeling kind of like they need to take some time away. Like, the hermit card is someone who goes into their cave and tries to figure things out. So you may be in a point where this person's wanting to kind of pull back and do their own thing for a time, because that's what the hermit has to do. But they do see you as very strong, very powerful, very balanced in a lot of ways, and maybe even a little bit more spiritually ascended than they are. Their feelings are very complicated for you, though. They've got the Devil card here. The Devil card represents strong feelings, usually very passionate feelings, but there's a lot of toxicity here. So this could be someone who sends a lot of mixed signals because they don't know what they want. And I do see they are confused about what they want, right? They've got the Two of Wands here, which is about having to make a choice. Like, do I want this or do I want that? Do I want that or do I want this? And they're not sure. They're genuinely not sure. They've also got the Seven of Pentacles, which is about timing, and at this point in time, not being sure what you want. They've got the Eight of Cups, which can be about knowing, like, so this person sees your value with the Eight of Cups. They see your value, but you want them to see your value as the Ten of Cups. And if they're seeing it as the Eight of Cups, that means that they're aware of a lot of good things you have to offer, but they're also feeling like something for them is not fully there. So for them, there is something missing in the connection that would stop it from being, a long-term, equally yoked relationship. And I'm not sure why that is. They've got this Queen of Swords energy. To a certain degree, they're afraid of you, which I find very interesting. Almost that it could be because they're not giving you or haven't given you what you truly deserve, and so they're afraid because of that you could at some point in time maybe come back in a way that is hurtful. But at the same time that they're a little bit afraid, they also see you as the Queen of Pentacles, which is a very beautiful energy and a nurturing energy. So there's a lot of contradictory energy here. There is also the possibility that there's two energies coming in here and that they have some other relationship going at the same time. I'm not sure about this because it feels very murky. But you also do have the Sun as an outcome card. So I think ultimately, if nothing more, they would like you to have a solid, happy connection. I don't know if that's just a friendship or if it's something more, but they would like that, right? That's a really beautiful thing. Hey, Jason, what up? Mike, what's up? How you doing? How has I just did a reading for Mike last night. How has your 24 hours been, Mikey? So, this is interesting, Heather. I think it's a lot of torn, sort of confused energy. To me, though, when I look at like the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, this person is very confused. They don't know what they want. They don't know what to do. And when someone feels, here's the thing. I think because they are feeling from you that you really do want this, but they're also feeling from you that you could be very hurt and lash out if they're not giving you what you deserve. That's typically when someone pulls back and runs. And so I kind of feel like that's what they're doing. If they're not running in the physical, they're running emotionally. But they've got to get out of this, whatever this sort of toxic energy is, and this energy of sort of lack of certainty, because they see your value, right? Like there's no question they see your value. So it's tough. But understand that Hermit card behind that's a major arcana. And so they're supposed to be doing a little bit of soul searching. They're supposed to be going within and figuring things out for themselves too. So at this time, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Let me pull a animal spirit card for you guys and see what we get from that too. Going great, thanks. Cool, cool. I'm just doing some mini readings here. Hanging out. Did anybody else get on the list that I missed? Did I forget anyone? I know somebody else was asking about getting on the list. All right. Wombat. Okay, you got the Wombat Spirit. Be at home. Card 68. So when you look at this card, this is about change. And it's like, there is going to be a change to this connection. It's not a time for you to go out looking for someone else or even chasing after this person. They want you to stay close to home and let the change come in. It will. And then foundationally, you've got the Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture, right? Stay focused on the big picture. There is opportunity coming. That's a 29. That's an 11. That's a doorway opening up for you. That's an energetic gateway, right? So stay focused on the big picture. Don't get caught up in the hurt feelings, the ups and downs of it. Stay focused on the big picture and what you want to manifest at this time. The universe will take care of the rest. Stay close to home. They will either bring this person back to you or bring you something new. Whatever you truly want, that's up to you to decide. But I do feel like this person is not leaving. They're sort of they're pulling back or in a little bit of hiding mode, but they're not leaving right now. So, you know, this is not over yet. I just don't like that they I don't even feel like, it doesn't feel like you can see when someone's got a strong connection, even like, it doesn't even feel karmic to me. It just feels like there's potential here for something, but this person has not figured out what they want yet. And they feel a little immature compared to you. Like, honestly, you feel a lot more spiritually advanced than they do. I don't think it's an age thing. I think it's spiritually though. They feel a lot less spiritually awakened, advanced than you. So there you have that. All right. Let's see. What was your other? Oh, you wanted to know about your business outlook for the next 3 months. Business outlook for the next 3 months for Heather. Here we go. Okay. Oh, wow. So look at this, Heather. This is good. This is interesting. So there is a little bit of so in your foundation, you have the 8 of Wands. That's good. That's forward movement, and that's something happening quickly. However, looking at everything in the order of things, right now you've got this 8 of Swords energy here. That's a little bit of stuck energy for business, but it's not going to last very long. So there's been a slowdown and things feel a little stuck in the very immediate future, like the next month or so. And this could have to do with like some big, I know like inflation's been going down recently. Things have started to improve economically just recently. And in like the last, I think, month or so, maybe two months, we've been getting better news. But looking at this for you, it's the same thing as sort of what's going on for the rest of us. It looks like you're coming out of this eight of Swords, which is a slowdown. Then you've got the 3 of Wands, which is still kind of like waiting for your return. Queen of Wands, that's that strong, powerful manifestation energy. Then you've got this big Wheel of Fortune coming in. Bam, Wheel of Fortune. That's around January. Look at this then. 9 of Pentacles. That's power. That's powerful. And 9 of Cups. This is like, this card is abundance. And this is overwhelming abundance coming in. So I would say the next 3 months are going to be slow. And then right at that 3-month mark or just before, boom, a big explosion of abundance and positive energy and profits, etc. So don't expect things to change overnight. In fact, they may seem really slow for a minute because you do have that 8 of Swords there and the 3 of Wands, which are both not a lot of movement. But with that 9 of Cups there at the end after the Wheel of Fortune, which is that major arcana, that big shift, at like the 2.5 month mark and on is when things really start to blow up and go really well. So it's right there. It's right at the cusp of your 3-month mark when things start to change and improve for the better. All right, let me pull. So I would say good news in 3 months, but maybe you're going to wait a minute to get to that good news. I'm going to pull a Work Your Light Oracle card for you all. I don't think I have anyone else on the list. If I missed someone, let me know. Did I miss anyone? Haha, you got the same card as Rebecca, the Star Mother card. It says, how can you mother yourself? So this is about, you know, self-care, self-nurturing. And then in your foundation, you got the crumbling. This is very similar to the Tower card in tarot. What are you clinging on to? But it is, but it isn't. Because what it's about is, it's about just letting go, because whatever you're holding on to is actually, it's not blocking things from falling apart. It may be, but what it's really blocking is your abundance, right? You can see there's a different perspective to the Tower in this, because, you know, inside there is abundance. So whatever you're holding on to might just be blocking you from experiencing true abundance. So ask yourself, what am I holding on to that's blocking me from true happiness and abundance? Is it the relationship or situationship with this person? Is it something else? What is it? That's the question to ask yourself, okay? Thank you, Heather. All right, guys. I've been on for almost an hour. I think that's it. Did I miss anyone? Did anybody else send over money for a reading that I did not get to? I think that was it. Guys, I'm going to head out. I've got some other things to work on for the rest of the night. So, hey, Jane Thing, have a good night, honey. Thanks for popping in. Thank you guys for being here. I'm probably going to come on tomorrow night, actually. If not tomorrow night, then Saturday. So I'll be back here with you guys for a little while tomorrow night. I don't think we have any me and the significant person have any big plans. So, yeah, I think I will be on tomorrow night. So we'll see. But love you guys. Namaste. Take care, guys.